Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I do have an update on my inventory space. I worked on it yesterday for a few hours and then I did it a little bit more this morning. Nothing big this morning because you know what, I wanted to take a break. It is Sunday. I do like to relax on Sundays, but it feels really good to have, I'm going to say about a third of the basement done and dusted, and I'm really happy with the results. I'm doing it in 3 different sections because it's actually laid out that way. My basement is just a big room, okay? Like there's no little extra rooms or anything like that in there. But in the very center, kind of in the center, the furnace, washer, dryer, and laundry tub are, and they're not moving from that section, especially the furnace. So it divides naturally the room down there. So one side is more of our shipping station with all the filing cabinets. And the section I decided to work on yesterday has, has the rack of clothing that needs to be steamed or is waiting to be photographed. It had a couple of totes there as well that were just randomly placed because there was no room on the other side. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to make the totes in this section shoes and home goods only, and that way it just separates it a little bit more so that I know if I sold something for the home, it's going to be over here, or if I sold shoes, it's going to be over there. So I am going to show you the before pic, and you're not going to judge me. Okay, maybe you're going to judge a little bit because it is a mess. It really is a mess. So I'm going to show you that, and we're going to talk about it because it's going to be the big screen. Okay, so this is the before. Yes, you can't tell, but there is a freezer buried behind the rack, and it was in the dark, dingy corner, so it was really hard to get into, and it was really hard to see in there because it was dark over there. So, okay, now that I'm back, you don't need to see the mess anymore. So I decided that what I was going to do is I wanted to move the freezer over to where the washer dryers were. Washer and dryer, there's only one over there because there's a light there, so it's much brighter. And I moved the pantry shelf over into the corner. Better access, you know. I swept everything, cleaned everything. I went through some of the sort of half totes that we had, got a garbage bag full of donations, things that it's like, okay, I don't know why it's down here, it should have been donated a long time ago, that kind of stuff. So I did get a bag for that. I also have another tote that I have to go through still, but that's in the 3rd installment of this. I didn't want to deal with it right now. So I wanted to make sure that I had access to everything. The way it was set up, I have to move the rack every time I wanted to get into the freezer or into the totes, and it was just annoying me. So I'm going to show you the after. So this is the after picture. Much better. I can see in my freezer now because, you know, that's where the light was. The rack is sort of, it's going to stay where it is and I can get around it. I don't have to move it anywhere. There's totes there. What those totes are going to be are my shoes and my home goods. I did work on that again this morning so that I did do 4 totes of shoes, and I've actually inventoried them. Before, I was just putting my shoes willy-nilly into totes, going, okay, that's a shoe tote, I'll look through that to find the shoe that's sold, which is really inefficient. So I did number the totes, and I went in and looked at all the shoes, and I came back and I edited all the listings. When I was editing the listings, I also did a price comp sort of check to make sure that everything was still where it should be in the sense of prices. I did lower a couple, and I did relist a couple that I wanted to up the price on. So I did all that this morning. Now, with the way that it's set up, I have room down there. I can breathe, I can go down and I can steam things, and I'm happy where that all is. And like I said, I can see in my freezer, and the totes are accessible, which is really important. Now, I don't want a ton of totes over there. I still have, I think, 2.5 totes of shoes that are on my filing cabinets that I probably will be putting over there because I want to keep the shoes all together, I think. But I also have some home good totes on top of the filing cabinets that I kind of want to put over there too. So I have to decide that what one's going to go over there. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday doing that, finished it up today, doing all the edits on the listings actually is really good for your closet, because you're doing stuff that's active on the app. So that's a really good thing to do. I feel so accomplished now. I feel much better. During the week, I am going to tackle where the filing cabinets are and where the shipping table is, so that I can get the tops cleaned off and I know what's there. Then I'm going to start on the totes with all the clothes. I think there's like 5. There's 5 totes of clothes. That's it. The rest are all in the filing cabinets. I'm going to tweak that, see if I can get most of them back into a filing cabinet as opposed to having totes in this space that I'm going to show you next week. I'm going to do that, and then there's one other area where it's just, our boxes are there. It's just right now it's kind of a mess. It's sort of a put that stuff there just because it's a catch-all, it's a mess. So I feel really good about what I got accomplished. It made me tired because I did move a freezer, very small upright freezer. I moved shelving. I did whatever. I dusted. I swept. So I did have a little bit of a workout yesterday, but it feels so good. I feel much more organized. So yeah, so I'm really happy I did that. So this week I'm going to focus on the other half, as well as doing what I have to do with my business. Tomorrow is Monday, so it's going to be a photograph day. I need to get some more photographs so I can get listing again. And maybe Tuesday or Wednesday I will tackle the rest of the basement. We will see about that. So that is it for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic Sunday. I'm not sure when I'll be back, probably Monday or Tuesday for sure. I'll give you another update on what I'm doing and how the business is going. Hopefully we'll get some more sales rolling in. That would be good. Anyway, have a good Sunday, everybody. Bye.